Art is never finished, only abandoned. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Learning never exhausts the mind. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. Iron rusts from disuse, stagnant water loses its purity, and in cold weather, water freezes, even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. I have been a seeker and still am, but I stopped asking the books and the stars. I started listening to the teaching of my soul. Art is the queen of all sciences, communicating knowledge to all the generations of the world. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. The greatest deception man suffers from their own opinions. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards a ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. Art is the ultimate gift of the human mind. In order to understand the nature of things, one must first understand the nature of light. Art is the expression of the mind that realizes itself in beauty. It is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. Water is the driving force of all nature. Our life is made by the death of others. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. Art is never chaste and we should keep her away from pure ignoramuses. The spirit desires to remain with its body, because, without the organic instruments of that body, it can neither act, nor feel anything. Patience serves as a protection against wrongs as clothes do against cold. For if you put on more clothes as the cold increases, it will have no power to hurt you. So in like manner, you must grow in patience when you meet with great wrongs, and they will then be powerless to vex your mind. Art is the queen of all sciences, communicating knowledge to all the generations of the world. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first known. The painter has the universe in his mind and hands. Experience never errs, it is only your judgments that err by promising themselves effects such as are not caused by your experiments. Art is the sun that illustrates all the darkness of human ignorance and barbarism. There is no certainty in sciences where one of the mathematical sciences cannot be applied, or which are not in relation with these mathematics. The smallest feline is a masterpiece. Art is the grandchild of nature. It's easier to resist at the beginning than at the end.